you and I. Will you be my wifey?
I'm gonna be your wifey.
Angel of my life. Will you be my wifey?
Love is an invisible entity that produces a visible beauty when it touches the heart. A moment of its touch brings out the truest of joys, with a deep brook of happiness that flows between two compatible hearts, bonded in love. Hence, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. This is a foundational story between Adetola Oriolowo and Bamikale Agbolade, who were joined before God and man at the Untitled Baptist Church, Iwo, Osun State, on Saturday, December 3rd, 2016. The smooth road to matrimony began with an engagement ceremony a day earlier at King's Riverside Holiday Resort, Ibadan Expressway, Iwo. The beam of blue, white and sparkling lights dominated the atmosphere as the entire hall smoldered with magnificence. Colorful gas dispensed elegance with arrays of lovely attires that further lifted the aesthetic side of the arena. The ceremony began with the arrival of the groom's parents, who prostrated before their in-laws as a sign of respect. Then the groom arrived, decked in wine agbada, as he danced in company of his friends. Straight to his parents, and then to his in-laws, where he observed all protocols and fulfilled every obligation. Clad in wine apparel, Adetola, the chubby cute bride, looked dashing amidst a caucus of beautiful friends as she made her way in. Tears of joy ruptured from her eyelids as she knelt before her parents and received their blessings. She later headed for her parents-in-laws, where she was unveiled and accepted into the Agbolade clan. And finally, she joined her groom in the couple's ark. The proposal and acceptance letters were exchanged between the two families, while the proposal letter was read by Sophie Oriolowo. From the mound of engagement items, the bride picked the Holy Bible, while the noted ring was untied and inserted in her finger by the groom. The couple cut the engagement cake and danced happily to the good music from Ayo Rollins' band. On Saturday the 3rd, all roads led to Untitled Baptist Church as families and friends cruised in flashy cars for the solemnization between Adetola Oriolowo and Bamikale Agbolade. In quick succession, the bride walked leisurely alongside her parents, engineer and deaconess Olalere Oriolowo, into the church with the gentle waft of the hymn, "Great is thy faithfulness," in the background. Joining her waiting view, the couple declared their love, made their covenant, and exchanged their rings. They were joined and officially presented to the congregation as husband and wife by Reverend Dr. Bayo Adebimpe.
Now pronounce you, Adetola Oriolowo and Bamikale Agbolade, as husband and wife from today on.
Inspirational songs by the church choir filled the air as every heart melted with sensation. Words of exhortation was also delivered by the Reverend Dr. Bayo Adebimpe and his wife, Mrs. Bukola Adebimpe. The couple thereafter signed the marriage register. This was followed by Thanksgiving. Lydia Auxiliary and Gideon International made their presentations. The marriage certificate was presented to the couple and the service came to a close with recessional hymn, To God be the glory. Guests later rode in smooth cavalcades and polished automobiles to King's Riverside Holiday Resort for a breathtaking reception that was amply parqueted for the comfort of invitees. The hall was lined with wine and white draperies that blended perfectly with the high curtain couple's arc and the awe-inspiring cake that hung from the air upside down. Cool music from Shaddai Band gently seeped in as guests bathed in the intense pool of pleasure. One after the other, the couple's parents danced into the hall, which signified the commencement of the reception. This was followed by the grand arrival of the couple. The chairman of the occasion, Elder Ayo Akombi, admonished the couple to carry their marriage with diligence, patience and perseverance. The couple proceeded to cut their cake and perform the first task. The two lovebirds performed the dance skit from Bollywood, The Wild Guest. Soon the venue was transformed into a bubbling scene as everyone rocked with bliss to the sweet music emanating from Ayo Rollins. The bride later reappeared in a gorgeous white dress, while the groom sported a wine suit to dig on the dance floor with the bubbly guest. For this couple, it was a great moment to celebrate the love that has been nurtured over the years. And for their parents, nothing could have been more celebratory than this glorious day, especially for the Oriolowos, who are highly respected for their tenacity to ensure the very best for their children. In the last 2 years, Engineer and Deaconess Oriolowo have been regular hosts and hostesses of colorful wedding banquets in honor of their children, which usually shakes the society to its very foundation. In April 2014, Engineer Oriolowo and his household traveled many miles to Ado-Ekiti in Ekiti State to celebrate the birth of love between their son Adetunji Oriolowo and his satrap Kehinde Osuntoyinbo in an elaborate ceremony. In 2015, the table turned around as he betrothed his beautiful daughter Adebimpe Oriolowo to a dashing groom Olalere Agboola in a breathtaking wedding ceremony. The recent wedding of Adetola to her hubby Bamikale is the third nuptial shindig that will be held by Engineer Oriolowo in a row of 3 years back to back, and has attracted some of the major society players to honor him at his daughter's day of glory. A former permanent secretary in Osun State's Ministry of Water and Rural Management and now the project coordinator, Office of Water Resources and Rural Development, Osun State, Oriolowo is a prolific public servant and charming socialite who has always wound his ways to the hearts of the people. Red Carpet TV spoke with the couple, parents and some of their guests.
To them, I want them to be faithful to each other. I want my son to take good care of his wife. I want him to be loving. I want him to be caring. And I want them to understand one another.
Should be prayerful. The lady should respect the wife. The husband should love the wife. That is what the Bible says. You should make sure read the Bible and meditate.
To advise them that in everything they are doing, they should put God first and they should be patient with one another. Wish them all the very best in life.
My advice is that they should try to put God ahead of whatever they want to do. they should seek knowledge for whatever they want to do, and they should always ask for energy from God to carry out any undertaking successfully.
I'm super excited, like I'm very, very excited. I got married to the best man in the world. It was just a dream come true. I'm happy.
Adetola Oriolowo, just like stars, you brighten up my life with a better hope of a good living when we finally make it home. Thank you, darling. I love you so much.
From the Red Carpet TV crew, we congratulate Engineer and Deaconess Oriolowo on yet another successful outing with their daughter's wedding, and we wish the newlyweds connubial bliss.